Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi there, welcome to upper body blocking. We're going to take you through 7 different types of block with different modifications and adaptations that you can use your upper body to block strikes coming towards you. The first one we're going to look at, which I think is most easiest to learn and most useful, is if I'm in my stability stance right here, I've got my hands up and I can't think of anything else to do. I'm just going to put my fists on my forehead, I lean back a little bit, and I take the brunt of those punches, if they're straight punches like a jab or a cross, on my forearms here. So from my position right here, I'm just going to touch and come back. Now if you can see my feet, notice from the side that I am not leaning back and letting my heel touch. It's a very quick motion. I just take the hit and I'm back, boom, and I can fire my shots. These are defensive blocks. It doesn't mean I am on the defense. It doesn't mean I need to move back and continuously take shots. So from the other side, I'm here, I see it coming, I just take a quick peekaboo and I bounce back up so I can throw shots back here. So do a few this side, I'm here, I'm moving, I just peekaboo, boom, and I fire back. There we go. I'll take it, and there it is. From this side, I see the punches coming, I take it, and I can fire back straight away because my heel didn't drop. Hit and back, there we go. And from the front again, boom, boom, and back, boom, 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 boom. There we go. So that's the peekaboo block. The next we're going to look at is something called the box. And I got the box term and the idea for this from Bob Breen, Guru Bob Breen in England. So I want to make sure that he gets credit for this. And he says, imagine there's a big square box right in front of you, and your hands kind of are in the box right here. If those punches come down the middle of me, in between my hands, then I can do what we call ride. My forearm kind of rides on their forearm and diverts it off to the side. So I'm not doing like an inside block from traditional martial arts here. It's like I'm taking my finger and I'm pointing it at their forehead. And that means their punch gets diverted off from me as the target and out there where it doesn't matter. So from just this basic position, I can ride and ride, very small motions. I ride that jab and I ride that cross. I've got good strong structure here and I ride and I ride. On the other side, jab cross coming towards me like this. First one I pick up is the jab and then the cross. From here, jab and then the cross. This side coming towards me like this, the jab and cross. Jab and cross. And I'm just catching their forearm with my forearm to divert that off the line. Within the box as well, if someone throws big old hooks at me or haymakers, then from the same position, I can just reach out slightly and do what's called a wide cover. So I like to call these the wide and rides. Wide cover out here, I'm catching a big hook like this, either at the elbow, maybe the bicep, even the forearm, but really kind of the middle of the arm here, and just jamming it. I'm not trying to stop the fist from hitting me or put a barrier up to the fist or divert the fist. I'm trying to catch it closer to the shoulder, more proximal to the body, so I can cut off some of the power. So again, in my stance right here, I just catch it here and I catch it there. Those hooks come and I block from there, from the side, out and out. So it's a wide cover because it's pretty wide from my body. Boom, yeah, boom, boom, right there. From this side, boom, boom, there we go. Boom, boom. From the front again, back, back. So for those 2 straight punches and 2 hooks, very, very common punches you're going to get to the head, from this position, ride, ride, wide cover, very small motions, which is why I call the box. It's very easy to learn, it's very easy to do. We can also pick up those punches a little bit closer to my body. You see this more in boxing because you have good protection on your hands. The parries. So if that jab cross is coming toward me, rather than me riding up the forearm, pretty much catching a lot of the arm, I'm looking to just tap that fist around the fist or kind of like towards the lower forearm area here and just divert it off. And it requires very little power, very little motion. I'm not swatting at these punches. They're coming towards my face and I'm diverting it off like that. So a parry here, parry high, parry low. That's that jab, cross come towards me again, parry, 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 parry. On this side, parry, 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 parry. Last one, parry, parry. There we go, parry, parry. So that's if the punches are coming towards my face. Maybe someone's throwing some straight punches down towards my body and I want to take care of them. I use the same principle of the parry, but I use my elbow. So as that jab comes down, then that cross, I'm going to divert, catching it with the elbow here, and then with the elbow. So they're aiming for my belly. I don't really change from my stance much. I'm not dropping a lot and moving. I just pick it up and pick it up. Trying to keep good structure and just catch with the elbows. Here's from the other side. Parry, parry, yeah, parry, parry, from this side, jab cross comes in, low jab cross, I parry and I parry, parry and I parry. So those are the parries. We can also look at the kind of what we call limb destructions before using my elbows. So as those straight punches come in towards my face, I kind of want to put up a structure where one hand is kind of providing a tunnel, guiding it in a little bit, and the other is my elbow where hopefully it hits that pointy part and it can break the wrist and do some serious damage to the hand, even through a glove with full power. So rising up from my position, my elbow just rises up, my hand is there to guide, and you notice I'm in a good structured position. If it misses completely, I've still got barriers up here to deal with that strike. I come straight up or straight up here, and it can also come to the side. So I can bring it across this way and guide into that, bring it across this way and guide into that. And whether I sandwich that fist or they punch the actual point of my elbow, either way it can do some damage, and it's a nice little nasty knock to give to your opponent. Again, coming much closer to the body, that jab across, I can use this shoulder to roll it off. So it's coming towards my face, the fist right here. I catch it and it diverts it away from my face. I rock back a little bit. Notice this elbow is protecting my ribs in case it suddenly turns to a low shot. I'm not doing this, that's exposing my ribs. I'm dropping it down right here and turning into almost like a Philly shell or a false lead kind of position. So from here I shoulder roll, I'm rocking back, look at my feet, going from one heel to the other. Boom, here. This side, it's usually done with the lead. Shoulder there, boom, I'm just shoulder rolling out, boom. Sometimes I've seen people wing that elbow up to catch that, almost like the parry, diverting it, but using the elbow. Many different styles use different ways for that. We're getting closer to the body, the tight cover. So from our box position, we did a wide cover. The tight cover is I want to put up my arm to cover as much of the side of my head as possible. This is to defend against maybe an overhand or a hook. And I want to put the meaty parts of my arm, my forearm, my upper arm, bicep, tricep, my shoulder and deltoids in the way so that they get hit instead of my head. So I'm still taking all of the impact. If I do nothing else, I'm just taking the impact, but I'm taking it on parts of my body that can accept that a little bit better than my temple or my ear, neck or jaw, which could cause some serious damage. So tight cover from my stability position, grab the back of my head, point my elbow towards my target, and hopefully that'll cover most of my head. From the side, tight cover, tight cover. Tight cover, tight cover. From this side, tight cover, tight cover. Tight cover, tight cover. Some systems will have some where I will move away to take some of that power out. I see it coming, I'll take a step and put the tight cover on. Some systems will step into it to try and cut off the power. As long as you don't get knocked out or seriously injured, either one can possibly work. And the last thing we talked about in the intro was the head. Someone throwing that kind of jab out there, kind of see how you deal with it. I can take the jab on top of my head here. Now I don't want to take hundreds of these, but I can take one which allows me to fire my hands back. If I'm using one hand to parry, I only have one hand to fire back. But if I can drop my head, take that quick jab and fire back quickly, it's a possibility. And it's the last one because it's the last one I'd like anyone to do, because you don't want to take too much impact on your head for the dangers of concussion and things like that. So that's a quick overview of upper body blocking. Go try them out, do them hundreds of times each. Do it with a partner when you can, with some gloves on, nice and safely, so you get used to that timing and that body resilience, that conditioning, and you'll be on your way to becoming a good fighter. Stay safe, enjoy your training, Bruins.